Welcome back to Linnets TV with me, Sam Phillips. Now I'm joined by Runcorn's assistant manager, Rob Sadler. Rob, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, mate.
All you can say is, wow, 2-0 down with 20 minutes to go, to come back and win that 3-2. You must be over the moon.
I am. I'm absolutely delighted for the lads, and I think that's the most important thing. I think first half, we were very, very good. Really, really good performance, other than the 6-yard box. We've had 2 or 3 gilt-edged chances in the 6-yard box. And to be fair, they had a couple of chances in and around the 18 as well. And it's 2 evenly matched sides. You know, they want a lot between the 2 teams, as the table suggests. But to come back from 2-0 down, to not only get a foothold in the game, to then get back to 2-2, but then go on to win it, it's a credit to the changing rooms, and it's a credit to the group we've got, and we're lucky to have them, me and Brad.
Yeah. So from your point of view, from the sideline, was there a moment where you sort of seen it change? Obviously, they'll say the first goal comes in, but is there a moment where it sort of clicks into gear?
I think there wasn't a great deal in the first half that was too different from the second. They were just clinical when they had their chances. I think what changed, Adam Mosley was excellent for the first hour, but then when Rhys Daly come on, those pockets of space in behind their midfield too, he caused them major problems, and that's, I think, where there was a shift in momentum. We get the first goal back, and there only looked like there was ever going to be one side. And when you've got those fans behind that goal, almost, and I felt this against Vauxhall, almost sucking the ball in, the belief in the place, it's just, yeah, it's incredible.
There was some real standout performances all over the pitch. I thought Lewis Doyle was excellent, eating gums at left back. Ryan Brooke will take the headlines, obviously, for breaking the record. But to have such a dynamic fullback as Joe Ferguson, to go up and down that side and then to score that goal, it must be a real pleasure for you to have a player like that.
Yeah, listen, Joe's been absolutely superb. And I think Brad spoke about recruitment. And it's a position we're in of not just wanting to bring bodies in to represent the football club and into that change room. They've got to add or better what we've got with quality, and that's what Joe is, you know, and we're lucky that he's come in. He's been superb, but yeah, not something I've seen often from a fullback, a bicycle kick, but I think, again, that just gives everyone a massive lift. But he's been superb for us, Joe.
Now we have to talk about the record breaker himself. A brace today, started the comeback, ended the comeback. We've seen it for many years, but to have a player like that, not just on the pitch, but off it, must be fantastic for you and Brad.
It is, and I think the thing with Brookie is, what me and Brad probably didn't appreciate before we come into the football club, is he is like a magnet to goals. I think, and his record obviously suggests that you always feel you're in the game, because anything in and around the box, I think both of his goals are headers, aren't they? Balls out wide, balls into the box. You just know if he's there and he's meeting it, it's a goal. And I'm absolutely delighted for Brookie. I'm delighted for somebody who is the football club. He embodies everything that Runcorn Linnets is. And to get and break the record on a day like today, coming from 2-0 down to win 3-2, I mean, yeah, you could probably ask him yourself after, but I think if he could write it, he probably would have wrote it that way. Although I wouldn't, because it was an absolute heart stopper. But yeah, no, made up for Brookie. Made up for Brookie. He deserves it.
Perfect. Well, thanks for joining us, Rob. We'll speak to you again soon.
Cheers, Sam. Thanks, mate.